It is a crime that often goes overlooked, but for those found guilty of human trafficking, a newly signed law in Iowa means they could spend up to life in prison for their actions. Local 5's Mary Sugden joins us with what this law changes and what police want you to be on the lookout for.
Stephanie, this bill upped the felony penalties for traffickers. It's a Class B felony if the victims are adults and Class A if the person is under 18, which means if someone is found guilty of trafficking a minor, they could spend their life in prison.
Anyone can be targeted for human trafficking at any age.
According to the most recent data from the National Human Trafficking Hotline, in 2021, 22% of Iowa's human trafficking victims were under the age of 18.
It could be a family member exploiting another family member because they already have that trust.
Patrick Waymeyer, Assistant Director for Iowa Department of Public Safety's Division of Intelligence, says on top of exploiting close family relationships, social media is a tool traffickers use to lure young people into their web.
They'll brag about how much money they have. They'll brag about the cars that they have. They'll brag about other things that they've gained through the business.
Spotting criminals in the act isn't easy, according to Waymeyer, especially with a busy summer approaching.
That actually makes it harder for law enforcement and the public to identify human trafficking because you have normal families that are traveling. It just increases the amount of people coming through the hotels. It increases the amount of people that are going to different events.
More than 21,000 lodging employees in Iowa have been trained in how to identify and report trafficking. But Waymeyer says every tip goes a long way in bringing these criminals into the light and off our streets.
It's been very beneficial because our tips have gone up, but the quality of tips have even been better for us to do something about it.
And if you suspect human trafficking, you can call the national hotline. That's the number that you see there on your screen. You can also report it to the Iowa Office to Combat Human Trafficking at stophtiowa.org. Stephanie.
Mary, thank you.